Thanks, Chair. It's a great honor to be here and to enjoy join with our women leaders to discuss this very interesting topic. First, I would like also to raise the issue. We said empowering women and empowering trade, and I also want to focus on some key issues that we all need to think about. Because now we say that the globalization. I think in terms of when we say empowering women, we always also will think that how government support, how we use the best use of resources, how we work together. But I think also a very important thing we need to address is that globally, and we have the common topic, but then we have a different background. We have different start point. So even say policies or regulations or government how to support, we need to see what difference between countries, between regions, and even between cities. China is very big. I said Chongqing has 32 million population, half of a population of UK. But you will see that differences even between cities. So that is something important. But of course, in terms of empowering women, we think the important thing is, of course, government support, but also I think also international organizations support, but they also need to know what they are and what differences between countries. And also even to see how companies could work together or support each other, and to set up the best supply chain, and also to share to find the best value for money, we say. Then you also need to know what differences, what advantages from country to country, from city to city. So that is something like from at least from government, from Chongqing. I feel that we really enjoyed that, like from government policies nationally and locally, have policies to say how to equal opportunities. But then like locally, you then have equal opportunities then to show what they are. And with numbers, for example, like in government, in our government bodies, we have even number requirements. How many women should be involved with different levels of work. Also, we have different levels of like a national plan for women development, and also the local. And I can say that just recently, we just published that the monitoring report in the past 9 years, because we had in 2000 we had the planning for women development, and we then now monitor and see what we have reached. Actually, some figures are amazing. For example, we said all the changes compared with between 2000 and 2009. For example, we said now we have five top leaders in Chongqing government, Chongqing leadership, and 2000 we only have 3. And in our level, we said like a department level, and our ladies' involvement with this level actually doubled, 2.5 times of 2000. And also in the division level, actually reached 5 times compared with 2000. And also more, there are 41 target to achieve. I can't really say details, but that is, I said, how government support and planning and monitoring and implement what the result is. But I also think that we need to also find locations and focus, like city like Chongqing, and maybe our requirements for women, how to encourage them or support them, may be very different from other countries like in America. Because like we have also a lot of ladies involved in the business, in trade. And when I ask them, in fact, in the small, medium-sized companies, a lot of women involved. Definitely it's more than the other cities in China. Because you will find in Chongqing, women are very, very strong and very successful. I said, Elizabeth said, a beautiful city. We actually three things. Beautiful city, beautiful food, and beautiful women. But that is really but not just beautiful. They're very committed. They want to achieve something, and there are some figures you will see 1/3 of women business leaders from business. 1/3 are women leaders, and the national average is 20%. And I tell you that like the best developer in China, the woman is here, and the also best the lady running the restaurant in China for women is from Chongqing. And this also we said that the hot pot, queen of hot pot, is from Chongqing. So a lot of example, and also the biggest local trade company is the leader is women from Chongqing. So a lot of good examples. But we also have our really need support, encouraged, and you will see that this is I call it a newly emerging trade place, Chongqing. People know Beijing, Shanghai. But then this city, so many potential, because in the future will be the world trade center. Look at in the past 5 years, this year targeted to 12 billion. And that will be the 3 times of 2005. So the number maybe now is small, but the potential is big. So those cities, they definitely have some weakness that we should understand. For example, shortage of information and lack of international practice, and also maybe less skilled people. So like share experiences, get information, working with partnership, collaboration, that is very, very important for our local women business. So that could be a great support if we could really working together to best use of the resources. Because Chongqing, maybe the demand is quite different maybe from Beijing and Shanghai. But definitely there are a group of people that are very eager to be a part of these international global players. So this is really some of the issues I would like to issue. But I just want to say that Chongqing now I think is an important place. First is the potential for trade center in the world. If you look at the IT sector, all of the sudden, years ago we didn't have, but all of the sudden we become our key sector. And in years' time we will account the production of notebook will account for 1/4 or 1/5 of the global production. So, like Dell International, they already say how work with us to look at the IT sector for the spare parts. So I just want to say we would like to work with you and share experiences, but really working partnership between small companies, but also with big companies, and also work with government also in other countries. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Professor Li, thank you for that beautiful summary of how this can actually work, empowering women, leveraging trade opportunities. It's about a global value chain. Women all over the world, women business owners, are very, very hungry to do business with each other across China, across India, wanting to make connections with North America and Europe and Africa and the Americas. The opportunities are very, very significant if you look at the purchasing power just of the women business owners themselves, and if they have an awareness and an opportunity to connect with the women business owners of Chongqing, for example, they'll be better, stronger companies, and they'll be better positioned to sell to the large corporations and to the governments they want to do business with. It's a very exciting opportunity, and we're very fortunate to have your passion and your willingness to extend a hand to be a part of the network. I'm so thrilled to get to bring to the front of the stage a good friend, Archana with halide chemicals in India. Doesn't sleep, I don't think. I can't tell you the number of times you can get a hold of her, and she's meeting with various ministers and promoting the agenda for women's economic opportunity, not just in India, but truly, truly all over the world. And she's a great, great role model for all of us, men and women. And I thank you for your friendship and your support, and I invite you to come and talk with us. Thank you.
sorry. Thank you, Elizabeth, for those very kind words. And ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I think you would have to attune your ears to, after the very, very soft-spoken Professor Lee, here I am, loud. So that's a wake-up call. And we've heard our august speakers speaking on empowering women, powering trade. Today, as I speak after government representatives, ministers, and the rest, I speak truly from an entrepreneur's perspective. I speak from the need for empowering women to power trade. I have often heard murmurs in corridors and conversations that women who are known to fight for equality, why are they demanding preferential procurement policies? Why is it happening that we need this dialogue to happen? As communities, societies, and nations are developing and accelerating growth for all, I, as a woman in business, a first-generation entrepreneur of 31 years, actually ask myself, why am I standing here still trying to create awareness to an august audience like you, the World Export Development Forum, the need to empower women to power trade? The answer comes very loud and clear. As the minister shared with us earlier, the fact is that it's we women who form half of this world's population. It's we women who do 2/3 of the world's work, only to earn 1/10 of the world's income, and at the end of it all, to only own less than 1/100th of the world's property. Now tell me something, look at the disparity. Isn't there a need for this dialogue? Women will be women, and they will always have been, they have the capacities, but why have we not come up in equality? I ask you, whenever we ask ourselves, we find that yes, we like to talk about empowering women, but do we actually do it? The need is for bridging the gap and let the woman earn her rightful money to empower her own family. Out of $10 that a woman would earn, $9 would be spent on the education and health of her family and children. Now here is a very critical point that I want to make, especially with respect to India. In India, a male child always attracts the better lifestyle, better education, right, more spending power on the male child. If a woman was to be empowered out of that $9, I'm sure that she's going to share an equal amount on the male child and the female child, and thereby a very, very big disparity of gender is being bridged. It is important for us that women be empowered in a manner that their families are empowered, and if their families are empowered, we know that it is society which benefits out of this role. But however, a woman's challenges are many, and therefore the need to empower her are also many. A woman has the dual responsibility of family and children. The pressure to make her business a success is tremendous, is absolutely tremendous. She is driven hard by the fact that